Thank you, Madam Speaker. As a founder and co-chair of the Congressional Out of Poverty Caucus, I rise again to sound the alarm about the crisis of poverty in America. While many of us are encouraged by recent improvements in the unemployment rate, which fell to 8.3%, the rate of unemployment continues to be unacceptably high, especially for communities of color. For African Americans, the unemployment rate is 13.6% and it's 10.5% for Latinos. The rate of unemployment for our youth is even more alarming, with over 23% of 16 to 19-year-olds looking for a job. Without a job, Madam Speaker, how can we expect our youth, the future of this country, to develop the skills and experience they need to succeed and live out their American dream? Encouragingly, President Obama understands that we cannot speed up economic recovery without investments that create jobs. I was pleased to see in his 2013 budget proposal critical investments to create good jobs and his job training programs for communities hardest hit by our struggling economy. By targeting economic assistance where it's most needed, the President's proposed budget goes a long way to level the playing field to give every American the opportunity to succeed. There's a lot that my Republican colleagues can learn from the President's budget, especially this, that fighting poverty and reducing the deficit can be achieved together. But let me be clear, there are cuts in this budget that would undermine some of the progress our economy is making. Cuts to safety net programs like the Community Services Block Grant, low-income heating assistance, and affordable housing programs will hit already struggling families especially hard. During these difficult times, we really do need to protect programs that are a lifeline for the most vulnerable. We need to increase funding for programs like SNAP and WIC, which keeps millions of American families out of poverty. But keeping people from suffering the worst effects of poverty is not enough to restore our economy. Even with the recent increases we have seen in job creation, long-term unemployment remains at record levels, with 5.5 million workers who have been out of work for 27 weeks or more. And until Republican leaders in the House can pass President Obama's American Jobs Act or put forth any kind of reasonable plan for job creation, we must ensure that the safety net is strong. And so, Madam Speaker, again, I call for an immediate up or down vote on Congressman Bobby Scott and my bill, H.R. 589, which will give the millions of job seekers who continue to struggle to find a job just 14 more weeks of vital unemployment benefits. This would allow them to have just a little more time to find a good job and to support their family while our fragile economy continues to recover. Also, Madam Speaker, this Congress has a lot of work to do. We are just a few days away from when unemployment benefits are set to expire for millions of Americans across the country. Low-income families were hardest hit during the recession, and they cannot afford another year of a Republican Congress that fails to focus on jobs, refuses to strengthen our middle class, and tries to end the Medicare guarantee for all of our seniors. It's incumbent upon this conference committee to ensure that the bridge is strong enough to deliver us all, even our most vulnerable, over these troubled waters. Madam Speaker, let's put our nation before our party. Americans really cannot wait, and neither should this Congress. I yield the balance of my time.